Hello, my name is Sucket, and today we are checking out FTB Evolution. Here we are. Spawned in. Looks real nice. I see we have the looter mod. There's like 9 million mods, so I'm not gonna go through them all. We would be here all day. Clearly we have a sword. And a backpack? My goodness. That's nice. A little bit of wood. A little bit of food. Let's go ahead and set up a keybind for the backpack. I think that's sophisticated backpacks. Let's see. Yeah, I see sophisticated, this, that, and the other. That's what we want. Okay, we are just a little bit south of spawn. I think it's gonna be fine here. We're gonna go ahead and make ourselves a crafting table. And let's see, is there a vein miner? Sure seems like there is. Wonderful. And it looks like we've got quests we'll have to investigate those at some point soon. There's iron, like, right here. We'll probably need a stone pick for it. Don't know if we can make a stone pick out of deep slate. But we're about to find out. Delightful. Grab some of this iron. And we can make ourselves a furnace. That's not the furnace. Oh, we didn't make the furnace. We can make ourselves a furnace. Get out of there. And we got some coal. We can smelt some of this up. And we have a little bit of iron. We'll make some shears real quick. And a little cruelty-free bedding over here. I like whatever those are, those big ore deposits. That's nice. We should be able to put this back. Oh my goodness. Okay. Plenty of slots. Wonderful. Alright. Be able to set our spawn. Sleep through the night. And get ourselves some housing together. Alright, I turned the shaders off, and apparently we have skills. Okay. Ultimate upgrade, 32 blocks. I guess that's where we start. Okay, cool. Looks like we got Farmer's Delight. It's awesome. See a whirly sprig from Ars Nouveau and some plants from Pagan's Blessing. There's oil around. This does seem like a pretty good place to start, honestly. What do we have here? What is that? Can we shear that off? I don't know what that is. Anyway, these meteors are everywhere. I've only found the one full of iron, though. And then there's one right in front of us, so definitely some around. But also, I see a lantern. This might be from supplementaries pointing us towards a village, which would be very handy. Okay, a very, very long way in that direction. Okay. Now in the world, you'll find these nests. This one happens to be a reed nest with a reed bee in it. You can just pick them up. They won't come for you. Oh, you can see a long way down there. Glow squid. Barnacles. It's awesome. Prismarine sand. Awesome. Now we did start with a blueprint pack from Silence. Let's see here. Cooking up some iron. Nope. Oh, I put it all over here. That's right. Now let's see. Tool rod blueprint. I don't even think we need that. Oh, maybe we do now. Alright. Okay, so 2 iron, shapeless, will give us the rod. And then the pick. There's no reason not to use some of these diamonds since we have them. We'll just put this up here. We can make the pickaxe head by itself, and we can throw the rod up there. And now we have a diamond pickaxe. I just realized we have set home. Just set home. Okay. I don't know if we have more, but we can at least just / home whenever we feel like it. That's nice. Now with another tool rod and a little bit of iron. Do we not have the iron rod? Thought it was the iron tool rod. Okay. It's gonna get fancy on us. Alright, we'll need to make... I thought I was gonna be able to make a repair kit. Clearly that's not the case. That's alright. I think what I would like to do is go see if we can find that village, which I believe we're gonna find across the water somewhere over here. And just kind of by existing, we've completed a whole bunch of quests and gotten all kinds of things. Some of which, a couple of copper chests I definitely won't say no to. That'll be a good amount of room. Exposed runewood, a little bit of coffee, garbage. Alright. Now there's some kind of structure up ahead. Guess we'll see what sort. Oh no, that's pillager related. We don't want to deal with that quite yet. I was looking in the quest book. Some of these we have to pick manually. Loot crates, I guess. Let's see. Old tech parts. Chaos box. What's it gonna... Ooh, 10 chicken sandwiches. What's the chaos box do? Oh, it's a basic reward. It's a prismarine shard. This is a mineral tree from, Whoa! The cat just turned everything off. Anyway, it's from Integrated Dynamics, which, that was my fault that time. Which I hope to actually try to get into this time. Alright, we finally found a village. It's a pretty nice sized one. It's obviously got some villager expansion mod. Take a quick look. What do we have in there? Oh, okay. Potatoes, tomatoes, infinite ham. Little onion, very nice. But what we're really after is villagers. We have easy villagers and we can shift click them and get them into our inventory as items. I'm going to collect as many as I can carry. Oh, and I think we'll steal all of this. Okay. That's pretty wild. See, we have a waystone over here. We're going to leave this one here, but we are going to rename it to village. This is a fast travel mechanic if you've never seen it before, but you need at least one more. Because you gotta be able to go somewhere. These are reusable bee cages for those bees we saw. Oh, here's another one. My goodness. Thought we were only gonna be able to find one villager. Now the backpack we found was fine, but we can upgrade it several tiers. The iron backpack doubles the amount of rows that you get. And then I think the gold ingots, gold version, gives you another 3 rows. And then the diamond version gives you even more space on top of that. There is a netherite version. We don't have any netherite, so that's, this is a good amount of space. Now we're actually going to set up on this island down here. This is a fine size. But there's something I want to take with us, and it's a megatorch. And by default, this prevents hostile mobs spawning in a 64 block radius, so quite large. And I'm going to run over there and start framing out a house. Well, we're going to put it right here. It's nice and big. And we're going to build our base out around it. Finally, found some andesite. This is what we're gonna need to make the repair kit for the tools. Now it just happens to be getting dark. We could test the reach of where we put the megatorch down, see who spawns where. This should all be safe over here. But we should get hostiles spawning maybe down by this end. Let's see how close in they spawn. Okay, I see him like down there, but just the one megatorch may do the trick. That'd be great. Oh no, just a little bit down there. We got like one spider, so probably like this spot down here. Maybe dangerous. That's okay, it's still a pretty big area for just a little bit of resources. Turning in more quests. I don't think chaos box. I think we're gonna do the boxable parts. Now get a void talisman. What else do we have? We have a few more in here. Okay, an advanced pickup upgrade. That's cool. Oh, they're hard to see, but they're in here somewhere. Sacred salve. Very fancy. And we'll do another boxable tech parts just to see. That's finally all of it. So let's see. Here we got a flawed guardian gem. Okay, those are apotheosis gems. Now we're gonna get a wind generator from Mechanism and an item conduit from Ender IO, or 8 of them. Alright, that's cool. Also got some ender drawers from functional storage. We got a simple compacting drawer. It's, not terrible stuff, but this goes in these upgrade slots here. We can do all sorts of things with this. We can filter on, off, so on. But like when we're mining, it'll just pick up everything we run over. There's that's what I'm trying to do. The pickup upgrade, which comes from just the regular upgrade base. There's also a magnet one. Probably see that eventually. Oh, zinc's done. This is the other thing we need to really get moving with silence. So where did I put the andesite? Over here? Okay. So what we need is some andesite alloy. And I guess that's not how you make it. Let's find out. Here it is. Oh, that's right. We need, all we need are our nuggets. That's good. That's good. Now we're gonna need to take some of these and immediately make some shafts. We are also gonna need a couple of andesite casings. And we'll do that with some stripped logs there, and we'll just right-click with the andesite alloy to get the casings. And we're going to need a couple of things. We're going to need us a depot. Here we go, one depot. We're going to need to probably sleep through the night in a minute here. We're also going to need a mechanical press. Okay, so we'll need a block of iron. Hope we have that much iron. We do. Alright, let me sleep through the night here. There we go. We're going to put this right above the depot. And finally, well, finally for this part, we're going to need a hand crank. And okay, so we'll just need some planks. I think we can about handle that. Here we go. This is the worst way to power a create mechanism, which is exactly what we're doing here. Now, the point of the exercise here is we're going to slap 2 iron down on here, and we're going to turn the crank, and it's going to go bonky bonky on the iron at a price of quite a bit of saturation. Now we're going to get some iron plates. Okay, we need just a few more andesite alloy to be able to make this thing. There we go. And I think we're going to end up putting the crank on this also. I don't see where this where this thing's supposed to hook up to power. Put it up on here, see if there's any clue. Alright. Well, let's see if anything happens. Yeah, okay, that's fine, apparently. Now to what we want is an iron rod. Distinct from the iron tool rod. Okay, so it's, we just need an iron ingot in there. Let's, can I even, this may be, we may need to put something, let's see, will that do the thing? I don't think it will. Let's see how the rolling mill is actually supposed to work, because I don't know. Create has this wonderful ponder mechanic. Okay, yeah, drop it on the top. Okay. That's what I thought we were doing, but maybe not. Maybe I had it on the side and it was insufficient. Ah, there we go. Yes, indeed. I had it on the side and it was insufficient. Now we have some iron rods. And with these and diamond, we can make ourselves the mid-tier repair kit, which is pretty good, from Silence. And the way this works, if we had if we crafted it with 4 diamonds, it would now have 4 diamonds worth of diamonds in there. We could then put it in a crafting grid with our pickaxe, and it will use some of them to repair the pickaxe. And we're going to get some iron in there too and repair the axe, and that is how that works. We did get a couple of quest rewards here. Oh, we got the wrench. That's nice. And quest rewards for getting the wrench and the goggles. That's also very nice. So it'll want us to make probably a couple of cog wheels before we'll get credit for those quests. So let's just go ahead and do that. Where did I put it? I put it over there. Okay. Oh, and we'll need some shafts. So the cogwheels are pretty simple, if memory serves. These you place in the world and they do exactly what you think they would. We'll be using them later. But this is really just about completing all of these quests. And then I'm gonna have to gather some materials. Oh my goodness. I wonder what Infinity Cave territory is. Bunch of amethyst down here. Not complaining about that. We just won't go into any Infinity Caves. How about that? There's some glowstone. I could actually use a little bit. Oh, I know where we are. This is an occultism area. I still need the glowstone. 4 would be fine. I just realized I've been forgetting to turn this thing on. Let's give it a little. Oh, little silverfish. Why? But now all this stuff that we're picking up should be going right into the backpack. Yep, sure looks like it. Now for our house, we're going to use a bunch of blocks, I think, from Chisel, or Chisel Modern, I guess. So let's see how this works. We right click. Yep, send that right in there. Okay, very cool. We got a bunch of bricks to choose from. And I'm looking for these, yeah. We're not going to get too fancy here. Just enough to get set up and get our act together. We'll make a nicer house when it's time to start getting into things like applied energistics and we need the room. Now what we're going to do with that glowstone is we're going to make another block from Torchmaster. The Feral Flare Lantern will place invisible lights. I gotta get some stairs. It'll place invisible lights in a 16 by 16 radius, and we're gonna bury it in the beams here. And we don't need it to keep it safe, but it would be nice to be able to see what we're doing. You can see it's already placing lights. Like Blackstone down here. Might have a use for it with the house. I didn't expect to see it down here though. Here's another waystone. You can just pick these up and move them. I found them looking for these little meteors or whatever they are. And here's a village again, another one. Hope this one's a little more populated. Yeah, it looks like there's some more guys in this one. Come on, buddy. Okay, we got a ton of villagers and other stuff. I do want to check out the central building. I guess I'm going to leave some of these guys because I have more than enough. This is full of villagers. The last one was empty. How do we get in here? I know there's like a normal door. Here we go. Yeah, sometimes these places have good stuff. Sometimes they don't. The village itself had a lot of good stuff. All those productive bee cages. We've got like, I don't know, like 20 or something of the reusable ones. I don't see any chests here at all. Alright. So we're just gonna head home and grab that waystone we picked up. Now we can put this right here. And now we can access the other two, teleport back and forth. Pretty cool. And I think we're gonna actually wrap it up here. here. It's, some of the stuff I want to check out would very quickly lead into other things, so we'll pick up next time. And thanks for watching.